I said, was my son destroyed like a piece of trash?
A Stockton mother says after the sudden death of her toddler, the coroner kept some of his body parts.
When she says they couldn't tell her what happened to those remains, it was time to call Kurtis to investigate.
A room left untouched. The bed indented, the pacifier, stuffed animals, a sippy cup still filled with juice.
They're waiting for him to wake up and use them.
Frozen in time from the day Nicole Denae Smith discovered her son Justin's lifeless body.
And I touched his leg, and I knew.
The 16-month-old put down for a nap never woke up.
I didn't want to believe. So I shook him and screamed, Justin, and he didn't flinch.
The boy, seen full of laughter in this home video, was gone.
Please, God, I can't do this again.
Yes, again. 3 years earlier, Nicole's son Jaden drowned in the family pool. Tragic, life-shattering. She knew how Jaden died, but with Justin?
A child should not just die. I wanted answers.
Nicole visits the cemetery every day.
Love you. Mommy misses you guys so much.
Wondering why Justin died. It took 9 agonizing months for the coroner to release the cause of death.
Sudden unexplained death in childhood.
No real answers. Flipping through the report, she says she was sucker punched learning the coroner still had some of Justin's remains.
Brain harvested. I keep reading. Spinal cord, pituitary gland, all saved with the brain, kept for later testing. And I thought, wait, no, they didn't let me bury my son incomplete.
A coroner's office does not need permission to harvest organs during the autopsy of a suspicious death. Although ethically, the International Association of Coroners says before an autopsy, the coroner should explain what they are doing, what samples may be taken and or harvested, and should discuss how the family would like to process the specimens after. She says none of that happened.
If you deemed it necessary to keep him, then you should have told me at the time.
The natural follow-up question is,
where is he now?
And what did they tell you?
We don't know. I said, was my son destroyed like a piece of trash? They won't tell me.
We made repeated calls to the San Joaquin County Coroner's Office and submitted a formal public records request. And only then, the agency confirmed to us they still had Justin's remains under a do not destroy instruction until all issues concerning them have been resolved. A spokesperson saying state law gives them the right to retain body parts for scientific investigation and training.
As soon as you guys got involved, it was like I had a voice all of a sudden.
We were there the day she picked up the rest of Justin, cremated from the funeral home.
I'm physically holding my son for the first time in over a year.
She calls it peace. Justin is whole again.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
Their policies, procedures, and laws need to change because me and my son were not treated with respect.
So come back and never go away.
Well, the coroner's office declined our request for an interview, but insisted they are following state law.
So, Kurtis, it's not a legal issue here. We're talking ethics, right?
Yeah, well, at this point, not a legal issue. There's nothing legally saying the coroner must tell you they're keeping some of your loved one in one of these investigations. Now, we spoke with a veteran pathologist who felt this situation was unethically handled.
So what would actually happen to those remains?
Well, according to the coroner's office there, after a year, liquid specimens are destroyed. They bring them down to a hospital, and they're destroyed as medical waste. And the solid remains go in a container, and when that container fills up, they bring that container to a cemetery, and they say they incinerate.
Yeah, still a heartbreaking story.
Yeah, very much so. All right, if there's something you want us to investigate, let us know about it. Go to CBS13.com/call Kurtis and fill out our form.